is up, everyone? Another video, another weekend. This time we're playing at S.N.L Paintball just outside Toronto, Nova Scotia for Paintball for Kids. It's also a very special video as this is the first time we are running a 5-man squad for Maritimers. So with that, let's get at it. Yep. I would also like to mention that Short Bus was with us during the day, but we do not have a title card for him yet and is being worked on. This is the first game of the day. I also would like to mention that this is a lot smaller field than we are normally playing on, so we have to take a lot more precautions when advancing and moving. There's a lot less cover compared to other fields. This one is mostly structures with some barriers that are in between, but they are low riding barriers. So for this, we decided to play defense as we were outnumbered.
There's tires. There's 3 sets of tires. It's 12 o'clock. They're in the tires. There's 3 there.
As my teammate was just saying, they're trying to push from those bunkers that I was shooting at to the right side where those tires are, and they're going to try and shoot along the perimeter. So we're going to try and stop them from getting to the halfway point so that they can come up on top of this hill that we're at. For all of you wondering what that was actually a paintball coming in and ricocheting off my helmet. Now, because we are playing break ball, paintball didn't break on my helmet. It actually ricocheted off, which means that I'm not out, I'm still in the game. And as you can hear, Beaver got a good kick out of it.
I don't even know where the fuck that one came from. Here, swap out.
Yep. At this point, we started to notice that the other team is also playing defense as we're playing defense. So there's basically almost this no man's land forming between that side of the field and this side of the field. Some people have tried to push up, take other positions in between those bunkers and our bunker, but no one was successful enough to try and do it yet.
How's it going over here?
We're just keeping them at bay.
Have fun. Yeah, seen him. So second set of tires over. You'll see he's about halfway up that barricade. He's peeking through. He's at the center of the tire barricade. You'll see him. Good. I'm fast. I haven't done this in a while.
Ooh, right in the hole.
What?
I got that one right through that hole.
You see him now? In the tires?
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
He did not like that, but went right through the hole. I think I might have like bounced on him.
Dude, I was gonna say, do you wanna? I might just move to grab their attention. If you wanna move to grab their attention, we'll fucking, you go high, I'll go low.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, going. Go.
Reloading. I highly recommend you look to see how many rounds you have in your mag before providing cover fire, because if not, that's going to happen. So with this, there's really not much going on in this game. It's mostly just to defend, and they're also defending, so it's mostly just these long-range shots that are happening. So I'm just going to cut towards the end of this game so that I can save time and add a few other matches into this video. Hey, they're right here, they're right here! So as you can hear, I just said they're right there. These guys tried to cut diagonally across the field and got right up on this bunker. So Beaver yelled out that they're coming through, so we took a formation and stacked up on the doorway to prevent them from coming through, and if they did, they would only be able to look one way without being shot by the other.
Oh, saved by the horn. Dude, you fucking killed it. Man, I fucking all of you scared the fuck out of me. I didn't know there's that many of you back here. Oh my God.
Someone tried to rush that door frame. We're just like low and high.
I saw you, I'm like, Mercy? Bing bing, I'm like, no, never mind. I saw one.
So that's the end of the last game. Now with this one, we're going to try and take the hill. At the very top of the hill, there's a trench system. The other team is not allowed to leave that trench system, so they have to try and hold the top of the hill as long as possible. Essentially, it's king of the hill. So the plan for this one is we're going to try and flank the side of the hill. but we're going to hit them with 2 attacking parties. One attacking party is going to be the fake attacking flanking group. So their idea is to try and make it look like that they're trying to flank, but yet they're going to try and give us cover fire so that we can skirt along the edge of the perimeter of the field and get right up on the side of that trench, and then get in from the back and then start to conduct trench warfare. Once we would get up along the side and inside the trench, the fake flanking party would start to put pressure on the trench system and try and approach it slowly so that they can keep drawing attention away from us. Meanwhile, we're trying to get in from behind.
Do you want to go through this or skirt it?
Okay, where the ref is a marker, so we can cut this way.
Oh yeah, the ref telling us to not.
Yeah. One thing looking at this video, you may think this is not a pretty steep hill, but when you actually start to look at it, you'll see up here that I'm actually almost on my knees trying to crawl up this hill. At this point, we're just getting close to the top of the hill, so we're trying to be extra stealthy as we try and break off and go for the additional flank. I'm taking a quick moment to look at the top of the hill, see if there's anybody popping their heads up. Doesn't look like it. A lot of them were focused towards the other side of the hill where the main attack force was. At this point, one of the guys on the other team decided to pop up out of the trench system and run into the woods and start shooting down towards our fake flanking party and opening fire. Players on our team opened fire and shot the guy multiple times before he called himself out, but the guy continued to open fire on our position. After the game, it was clarified. Apparently, there was a misunderstanding with some players on top of the hill where they thought they were actually allowed to jump out of the trench system and get up to the tree line where we were, which was not the case. With that player that jumped out of the trench and started to run towards the tree line, because of that action, our flanking party was actually exposed, and he continued to open fire into our positions after we were shooting at him and hit him multiple times. This player was obviously just upset and was trying to get his anger out on us from previous actions throughout the day that were not related to us. And yes, you just watched that. I had to mag dump the guy before he could call himself out, and he was just standing in that bush that I was shooting at. So I'm pretty sure if he can shoot through that bush, I can shoot through that bush. Now, I wasn't shot until after he just called his hit. Now, for this game, we were back at the bottom of the field. We were on the other side where we started off this day, but this game is respawn. So let's get at it. Trevor's down. Hello. What do you see? Jailhouse. Sandy, watch Jailhouse! So Scotian's actually sitting over there at that spool, and he's watching the left side of the field, and he's also relaying to us whenever the other players are trying to make movements across the field in our blind spots. So it's a good position for him to be there, and then we're also on this side stopping their main attack. Our plan is to rotate people through on this corner so that we have a constant flow of fire. No, those shots came in from the back of that house.
Okay. What do we got? What's this big hole right here?
It's literally just a pit.
I wouldn't go into. What do you see up there? Anything?
There is one at the tires. One at the tires directly in front that I'm looking at, and there's guys to the left going towards that hut.
The white road? Yeah, white road, middle.
Are them tires?
No, to the right.
Oh, actually,
What's that bunker here? Is there good cover in this?
This was roughly a 20-minute game, so for time-wise, I decided to cut it down to a couple of minutes, mostly just because it's a lot of us playing defense, and it's a lot of them playing defense. There's not much going on except for a couple of close calls when it comes to some shots.
Okay, we got a person in the very back.
Hey, buddy, behind.
I think someone just said we just lost our spawn.
When it comes to games like this, misinformation passing down the line is not a good idea. One of the teammates just said something about our spawn point, and they said that we had enemies in it, which meant that we would technically lose our spawn point. This is not a good situation, so I went back, talked to Turtle to see if it was correct. They said, no, they're not in our spawn point, but they're getting close to it.
They're whipping them in now.
Yeah.
What do you see?
Far back hose.
Oh, watch it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Good.
So we got one in the back, crawling around the very back. There's two that's in the wheels directly front. The low side tires to your right. There's one shooting through the hole. That's him. Yeah, we're still watching that.
Those tires there?
Yeah.
I put it right through the fucking hole too.
Yeah, that's where he's shooting from.
And with the blast of that siren, a respawn has happened, which means everyone that was currently shot out is now back in the game.
He's moving. Okay, he just took out the right side.
Loading.
Come on, tractor again. Where are they, center?
Okay, right through here.
Yeah.
He's right through those barrels on that far right corner. He's gonna move up in a second.
The best spot if you make it your best spot.
Watch those barrels.
Watch the barrels, Sandy. You okay?
He's right through those barrels on that far right corner. He's gonna move up in a few seconds.
Spot if you make it your best spot.
Watch those barrels.
Watch the barrels, Sandy. You okay?
So Scotian just decided to move into that position just in front of us to try and get over to the other position where we just lost a player. At this point, as he tries to slide into there, he's now stuck because he's having a crossfire situation.
No idea.
He's still shooting from those wheels.
Wheels and the barrels close to stuff.
Yeah. Hey, watch the barrels to your right. Hey, Trevor.
Another big close one for Trevor.
Hey! Tires here, direct front!
Dead man coming through.
Yeah. He's in the fucking, the leftmost hole.
He's out.
He's gone?
Yeah, no, barrels are down.
Roger.
I'm falling like a bitch right now.
Okay, he's popping up.
Alright, shoot, I'm running
Okay,
over
right.
that side, okay?
There, you seem straight
You want
ahead.
to make a run, just tell us.
Yep.
Go in.
Go.
Still got one in the corner. Still got one in the corner. Still got one in the corner. Hey, hey, straight
Yeah.
up at the house behind the one with the roof.
Inside door!
Which door?
Meg!
Fuck, I got almost nothing. Hold on.
Hi, Drew!
And after that amazing throw from Beaver, I feel like Thor calling his hammer to his hand.
Okay, where do you want to go, Trevor? Okay, that has to be a hit.
And with that, I'm out of ammo, which means I'm out of the game. And with that, that's all I got for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button and subscribe and stay tuned for more. And I'll see you on the field.